Hey folks, welcome back to Misty and Ike, a daily pop culture podcast, produced by Brickyard Media Group. And now here's your hosts, Misty Roberts and Isaac Heckert. Hello?
Hi.
Did we just wake up here? Good morning.
Good morning.
Friends episode yesterday was pretty awesome.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited about today's too.
Yeah, we're going to the ocean.
We are, because today is International Ocean Day.
That's right. So we're going to go swimming in the oceans.
What's your favorite ocean?
I think 11.
Mine as well.
I didn't like 12.
As well as the Pacific.
I just want to shout out the original Ocean's 11
It's the best.
with Frank Sinatra.
The OG.
And all. Yeah, if you watch it, and then it's weird to see all the slot machines with the people putting quarters in them. It's amazing.
We were just talking about this earlier, how both of us want to find a place that you can still do that, and the tokens.
Oh, yeah. Leave us a comment if you know where you can play like quarter slot machines. We'd love to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Super fun.
Your hands get all dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
But today's
awesome.
Ocean's 11/12/13/8
Trilogy
quadrilogy.
Trilogy plus one is what they called it.
That's easier to say than quadrilogical.
I like how it's National Ocean Day and we decided to take it to a different ocean.
It's our show.
It is. It's our show. We can do what we want.
And if you don't like it, you can go watch something else.
Hey.
You're not.
Hey, aggressive.
I'm sorry. Tell a friend.
Danny Ocean would never talk to people like that. He is a smooth talker.
You know who would? The guy, the funding guy, the guy that was like with the glasses. Elliot Gould, who's also, we should have referenced him yesterday, the dad on Friends.
You're right. Yeah. Maybe this is just Elliot Gould week.
It could be.
Because he's Gould.
It Gould be. Yeah, that was a stretch.
Gould.
Sorry, folks. So you got some facts?
I have some pretty fun stuff.
Okay.
So obviously the movie was Steven Soderbergh. Mm-hmm. And
did he write all 4 of them?
I don't think he wrote 8. I don't believe. But 2001 was a banner year for Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah.
So Ocean's 11 debuted at number 1. Earlier in 2001, Soderbergh became the 3rd person ever to receive 2 Academy Award nominations for Best Director in the same year.
Whoa.
He was nominated that year for Aaron Brockovich and Traffic.
Traffic was amazing.
Which he won the Oscar, and it's his only Oscar to date.
Really?
Yeah. That surprised me too.
You know he was an executive producer on Bill and Ted Face the Music?
I love that.
That's weird.
Makes me happy.
I wonder if he wrote one of the early ones. He was a producer on Ocean's 8.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have to click on it. 1 second. I'm going to try and see if he wrote 12 or 13.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to tell you some funny stuff about casting.
Yeah.
So Linus Caldwell, which is the character that's played by Matt Damon.
Yes.
That was originally slated to be played by Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Wahlburgers.
So Wahlberg turned the role down in order to star in another remake of another film from the 60s. Planet of the Apes.
Wow. You know, Wahlberg's done a lot of remakes.
Stinker.
It was a stinker. He also did The Italian Job, which was a 60s remake.
Which I like. That remake was actually, I thought, really good.
I did like The Italian Job.
Yeah.
In answer to your question about Soderbergh, he indeed directed 12 and 13.
Okay.
Ocean's 13 directed by, Ocean's 12 directed by.
All right.
Ocean's 11 directed by. I don't know if he wrote all of them.
I love it.
And then there's Traffic and Aaron Brockovich, like you just said.
Very cool.
Very cool, Soder.
Yeah. So one of my favorite scenes in Ocean's 11 is Brad Pitt's character, Rusty. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, he is sitting at a poker table, and he's teaching the intricacies of poker to a group of young actors.
Yep, all WB kids.
All playing themselves.
Oh, yeah.
So the actors were each stars of popular teen-oriented television shows.
That's right.
There was Topher Grace that was on That 70s Show, which was not on the WB.
No.
Barry Watson from Seventh Heaven.
Right.
Holly Marie Combs from Charmed.
Oh, right.
Josh Jackson from Dawson's Creek. And Shane West from Once and Again.
Yeah.
So they literally were all from all kinds of different networks, because once again was ABC, and playing themselves. And I just thought that was so fantastic.
Yeah. And then right after that, he's having a drink. And then he says something rude to the bartender. Mm-hmm. My favorite scene from Ocean's 11 is, I don't know why this sticks out to me. I have two. When they bring the balloons through the casino and they go up and block the security camera. And it's the two.
It's so genius.
The guys are fighting.
It's Scott Conn and Casey Affleck.
Yes.
Yeah. And who are my two favorite characters.
Casey Affleck goes, I don't have any time for you circus animals. And I'm like, did he improv that?
I think probably.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of what the two of them did was probably ad-libbed.
Yeah. Like, I think there was a lot of ad-lib in the movie.
Those two are ridiculous in that movie.
And then when Don Cheadle walks in and he's covered in sewage.
You know that my heart belongs to Don Cheadle.
And he goes, unless we're in something, then we're in Barney. And then everybody's just staring at him. They're, rubble. Nothing. Trouble. And then,
he's speaking Cockney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved it. What was your favorite?
I just told you my favorite.
What was your second favorite?
Well, I don't want to get stuck on just 11.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a cool fact.
Okay.
From 12.
Okay.
So the guy that played the Night Fox.
Ooh, yes.
His name is Vincent Castle.
Oh, I thought it was Night Fox.
In the movie, he's Night Fox.
Yeah.
His real name is Vincent Castle.
Night Fox is so much cooler than Silver Fox.
Night Fox is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm stealing that.
So one of the super memorable scenes is him navigating that laser field in that hallway,
right,
with all the gymnastic stuff.
Does it make you think about Catherine Zeta-Jones?
It absolutely does.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Yes. So the reason that he was able to do that so well is because he is a practitioner of an acrobatic Brazilian martial art called capoeira.
Capoeira.
Sure.
Do you want to do the thing where
we pull up how you say that?
Yeah.
Please do.
This is so funny.
I don't have it. It's CAPOEIRA. And I don't know how to say that at all. I will 100% cop to. Anyways, it's an acrobatic Brazilian martial art that he practices in his personal life. So he did that entire gymnastics routine through the Great Hall, to film that.
Let me see if this will work.
Okay.
I'm not
seeing.
I'm not plugged in.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't think I can do it.
Oh no!
Oh, what are we doing?
What if I just say it like the computer would say it?
Oh yeah, here's how you. Yeah, I just don't. Maybe it'll come into the
capoeira.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that Catherine Zeta-Jones reference that we were talking about?
Yeah. You got the image up?
She did it in a little film called...
She sure did.
I forgot the name of the film.
Entrapment.
Entrapment, right. She did a laser dance.
Yeah.
Was Entrapment after?
1999. Entrapment. It's right there in front of you. You got your pointer almost on the picture.
Oh, 1999. Yeah. So it was indeed before. Yeah. Wait, was it? When was Ocean's 11?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
2001. 2001.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it made this much money.
Holy smokes.
This is the breakdown of all four. If you're just listening, the budget for Ocean's 11 was $85 million, and worldwide it brought in $450 million. Ocean's 12 cost $110 million. Oh, probably because they had to go to overseas to film it. 362 was the gross. Again, $85 million for Ocean's 13, which you would think would cost a lot more. Budget's on the right.
Oh, I was like, where are you getting that?
Yeah. And then they made 311. And then, interestingly enough, June 8th, 2018, Ocean's 8, $70 million.
I find it very interesting that Ocean's 8 made more money in the U.S. than Ocean's 12 and 13.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, the cast was pretty stacked.
Well, also, there's a 14-year gap, so there's more people in the world. And movies were more expensive 14 years later. And women are better looking.
It costs less money to make than
because they pay women less.
12 and 13.
There's also 3 less people in the movie to pay. There's only 8 of them and not 11 of them.
Okay.
That would be a $15 million difference.
Sure. I'm just still, they pay. You're right. We do pay women less, but let's not even get into
that. It's not my fault.
Let's not get into that.
I'm just pointing it out. I don't.
Let's just move on.
Okay.
Did you know that Bruce Willis was supposed to play Danny Ocean in the first installment?
I had heard something about that.
It says that he goes on to make a cameo appearance in Ocean's 12. Why do I not remember that?
I just watched it.
Okay.
So when Julia Roberts plays Julia Roberts,
which is so awesome.
Yeah, he sees her in the lobby of the hotel.
That's right.
And then
Julia, hi.
Yeah. And then goes to her hotel room and then sees her again at the museum. That's a lot of running into because he's like, "Oh, my kid left a toy at your kid's house."
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about him being
So Bruce Willis like dodged a couple, but caught a couple projects, but dodged a couple others. Like in the times that we've been talking about him. Like he wasn't.
What an interesting career.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do a Bruce Willis episode, which
Bruce.
we haven't.
We did a Die Hard. We did a Die Hard.
Yeah, but we haven't done Just Bruce.
Yeah, Just Bruce. Just Bruce.
Don't leave me down.
Don't. Bruce. Oh, that's a good reference. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, too funny.
You know who my favorite person in Ocean's 13 is?
Tell me.
De Niro. Is it De Niro? It's De Niro. It's got to be De Niro. He's the owner of the club, right?
Pacino?
Pacino, I get him confused.
I was like, I don't remember. But I often, if I haven't seen something like in the last like week, it's not fresh in my brain. Yeah. And so when you say things like that, I'm like, am I the one that can't remember that part?
No, I just say stuff like I know everything on camera and then have to deal with the ramifications in the comment section.
It's okay.
You
mean like our Eurovision episode?
Oh man, you guys were brutal.
Man, sorry we didn't know more about Eurovision world.
And who would? We didn't think anybody watched Eurovision.
We really didn't.
Sorry, guys.
Oh man, we struck a nerve.
I'm trying to figure out someone that played in Ocean's 13. Matt Damon's dad was a stunt guy. He revealed at the end of Ocean's 13.
Yeah.
Who played Matt Damon's dad?
I don't remember.
Because they revealed his mom is in 12.
Yeah.
And he's like, did dad send you?
Right.
When they're riding in the thing. Bobby Caldwell. You're Bobby Caldwell's kid, aren't you?
Right.
Let's see here. He's like it's Bob Einstein.
I don't. What are you trying to figure out?
Bob Einstein played like a daredevil in something, and then so it's funny that they revealed that it's his dad because he did a daredevil thing at the end. He parachuted onto the roof, stole the things from his kid. Gotcha. I'm just stalling on this because I can't think of what I really want to say.
So I was like, I'm not really sure what's happening.
Yeah, sorry.
So here's something I think is really cool. We listened to the soundtrack the other day for Ocean's 11, and it's very much a, walking through a casino in Vegas. It's a lot of instrumental, stuff like that. So there's one exception. In Ocean's 13, they use a song that actually has words, and it's This Town, sung by old Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
So in the only song on the Ocean's 8 soundtrack that's not an instrumental is These Boots Are Made for Walkin', which is performed by Nancy Sinatra, Frank Sinatra's daughter. With it being an all-female cast, they pulled in a song from Nancy Sinatra. I think that's super cool.
That is cool.
I like that a lot.
I like that a lot, too. And just to make sure that I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Bob Einstein.
Who played
Super Dave Osborne.
Super Dave. That's him.
Right. And then he parachutes in and he's like, and it's a nod back to him playing Super Dave. Yes.
Now I know what you're getting at.
That was 1987 to 1999. That was a very long running show.
All right. That makes sense to me now.
Yeah. Super Dave, man, that was 12 years that he ran. He gets his own nighttime talk show.
Super Dave?
Yeah. We should do a whole new episode.
We're really falling down the Bob Einstein rabbit hole.
I couldn't let it go. I'm sorry. This is a riveting audio, and video. for you, those of you
And
watching.
video.
I just couldn't let. I couldn't. I just got a speed bump. I got a Bob Einstein speed bump there.
I am going to end it on something that you said right before we recorded this that I think's great. There's a little bit more to the story.
Okay.
So, in order to keep the costs down, obviously the entire cast is A-list.
Oh, yeah.
They each took significant pay cuts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So George Clooney wanted to get Julia Roberts on board. And so he sent her the script and he paperclipped a $20 bill to it.
Oh, right. Yeah, we were talking about that.
He wrote a note on it, like on a sticky on the front of it, that said, I hear you're getting $20 a picture, or $20 a picture now.
That's funny.
It was in reference to the fact that Julia Roberts had made an unprecedented amount of money for Erin Brockovich and had been the first actress in Hollywood to get a $20 million payday.
That's insane.
So he gave her a 20 and said, I hear you're getting 20 a picture now. Please come be in my movie.
That's great.
I think that's fantastic.
I want to find out more about his producing level of like, because he wasn't supposed to be him in the first place, and then he got it, and then he helped like get other people to do it. So
yeah.
I'm going to check that out on the side when I'm not going down a Bob Einstein rabbit hole. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Bob Einstein. Well,
Super Dave.
Super Dave.
It's on Super Tuesday. Ocean's
International Ocean Day.
Yeah, get out in the ocean, folks.
Go watch. And if you don't,
Stay
watch
home.
yourself some Oceans movies.
That's right.
If you don't feel like getting out.
And since it's not Friday,
We'll see you tomorrow.